Hello, I am Beautiful Stars. Months ago, I made a video in January. It detailed how the Blacklist and Divine Sister were, needless to say, unneeded. However, as of October 9th, it has changed a lot. From a new ranking system, the Imperial House being changed, and more. So, let's talk about Valindra's new titled era, the Emerald Era. First things first. One of the major parts of this update is that the game, the Pride Isle Sanatorium, has got a map rework, along with their activities and schedule being reworked as well. I plan to talk about the activities that you can do all day, which is fishing, laundry, and cleaning, all in its own separate video. The lobby has changed, the colors and rooms got reworked. Personally, the favorite rework I have is how the dormitories have changed. There's more rooms and more places to hide for the patients who have not been able to get a dorm. Along with ills having obstacles that are the furniture, given there's areas to hide in, like behind nightstands, trying to sneak behind doors, along with the nurses having the ability to patrol the dorms. How many screams? I don't know. Just hope it's not a lot. They can attempt to hide, or if they don't want to hide, can play the most interesting game of Mission Impossible in the Sanatorium. As of right now, the current footage in the background is me playing the game. Divine Sister posted about some changes or edicts. There are 3 of these and other changes that make this surprising. The first one is about toxicity in the community and actual rework of their Imperial House. Valindra and maybe other unmentioned people have decided they will overhaul their bots meant for moderation to be stronger as to make sure the community does not continue their toxicity. One of these major changes is that the Imperial House is on fire. Literally. All Imperial staff are under a role considered under evaluation. Some say they'll be in the house that comes from the Imperial House upon rework. Some say this might be the end of people who are once on top of Divine Sister group in hopes for a staff that is more kind, accepting, and open-minded. Another big change was their second edict. Originally, I was not going to say this, but it has been considered public information. Back then, Imperial staff had to host training sessions for the new trainees in the Torium House. One user who was in the group, most known as Hera, would capitalize off of this. Which, if you think to this day, you would know that the primary demographic of Roblox can be children who still rely on their parents financially. Hypothetically, I don't consider this to have happened before, but this is hypothetical, that a kid who may be 15, unable to get a job depending where they live, applies and passes, they will have to wait forever and risk a demotion or try to steal from their parents to be able to afford training that might not even happen. Plus, Hero also used to have a product that you can rank up to a rank even if you do not shift for a while. These shops have been implied to have been banned. I do not have screenshots that confirm this, but if anyone knows that is true, let me and others know in the comments. The last big change when it comes to these edicts is in the fact blacklists are lifted, and that if you're a tourist or a former staff member, you can apply. Which means you can join groups like Cosmonautica, Ravonic Bloodline, Estrade, and more, without losing the ability to play the other games. Along with this, you can apply to become staff. This really helps a lot. There are only an estimated 300 Torium staff members, and last I checked, exactly 38 lunar staff, which, with a group with over 600,000 members, that's little, like very little. So this would help with what I would consider an understaffing issue. However, due to Divine Sister reaching at least almost 100 players a game, like at best, it's not that bad, luckily. Another change I would like to note is how you can get ranked from tourist to diviner has been changed. For the better, back in January, you would have to join the group, get a diviner code, join a game on your desired account, put that code in, choose if you want the diviner rank or the LGBT plus diviner rank, and wait for someone to rank you. Or not, and get rejected without being told your reasoning. Yeah, you cannot even ask. They will always claim it's classified. However, from what I've known, you can join the rank center, go to Discord, and /pray and choose a role. If your account is old enough and you follow the proper criteria, you can be ranked. I do not know this much, but there is also a true member paper on the pedestal when you enter the Sanatorium. More smaller changes are uniform factions. If you were to wear the blue uniforms, ills cannot attack the other ills who are also wearing blue uniforms. This is the same for the pink, green, and purple uniforms. Therefore, ills with blue uniforms can team up with other ills wearing blue uniforms. This is an interesting way to put factions into a way, and really fun until you're an ill who is not wearing a uniform, stuck in isolation and being attacked with those who are matching. This has happened to me before. The last major change in the group I would like to mention is how it is attempted to be more of a helping space for others by offering 3 fair therapies. There are also free surgeries, but that's primarily a roleplay activity. Staff can no longer keep delusions as delusions and can actually offer therapy in the game as sort of a roleplay activity to get to the root of these delusions. This could be paranoia, nightmares, anxiety. However, this can also become a serious activity if someone really needed to vent and get their frustrations out. That is one of the many pros, but there is also a con that you're also talking to another person that could be your age who could be dealing with the same thing. With a serious note, I would like to remind you all of this. If you are having thoughts that could be harmful to you specifically, I will put suicide prevention hotlines for America, Mexico, Canada, and the United Kingdom with a pinned comment. If you know more for smaller countries who have one, you can help me add to the list into the pinned comment section's replies. Please remember, you are human, you are loved, and you don't deserve to suffer in silence. On a brighter note, these are all of the changes in Divine Sister I would like to have to mention and gave minor thoughts on. I hope to see Divine Sister improve with their last era of toxicity and being sort of unlikable to be better. I am a nurse now in this group, and I hope to enjoy the experience, which, as of right now, I am. Depending on how my experience grows, I might make another video regarding the nurse experience and the public activities here in Divine Sister. If you have made it to the end, congratulations. If you have enjoyed my content, I encourage you to either leave a like or subscribe. Press the bell if you want notifications regarding the community posts and videos alike. You can find my Twitter, Ko-Fi, and Discord server in the description below. Beautiful stars, logging off.